Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alexandre Lacazette. He really is a top-class striker, Peter.
Lacazette with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's on Martial! West Gendouzi plays it forward. He's away! He's had a shot! Hector Bellerin, it's bounced out! Oh, the ball's come loose! Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Arsenal given another corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Has a hit! He's scored! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Mesut Ozil. He goes long. timely intervention. Cleared without complication. Guendouzi. And here's Bellerin. Saka. Plays it long. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hector Bellerin. Mesut Ozil. It's come loose. And it's Martial. Martial goes through the middle. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mesut Ozil floats one over. Has a goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Start of the second half.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Andreas Pereira. Hector Bellerin has created one goal already. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka hits that long. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Mesut Ozil. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Fred. Manchester United have it back and they can go again. Xhaka drives it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, that's neat. Has a pop! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Arsenal get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Keeper sends it forward. Mustafi gets it back. Wan-Bissaka. Mesut Ozil. Aubameyang. Arsenal get it back again. Mustafi. Mesut Ozil. Kolasinac. And here's Aubameyang. Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil. Shapes to shoot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United puffed and puffed, but in the end no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. We're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Okay, interesting. Granit Xhaka.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite a...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a fabulous position. And a shot! Up to head it! It's in! Arsenal take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Saka. Just brushed off the ball there. Going through. Mesut Ozil. Aubameyang. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Lindelof goes looking. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Hector Bellerin. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Defenders on the back foot. Martial. Rashford. Luis plays it forward. Hector Bellerin. Forward it goes. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
We're underway again.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And it's Ozil. McTominay gets it back. Away from immediate danger. Speculative strike. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Granit Xhaka. And here's Lacazette. Lindelof tries to get it forward quickly. Guendouzi. David Luiz tries to switch the play. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out.
And they've been caught out here. Hector Bellerin. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? It's Lacazette! Oh, and that should have been two.
Lacazette really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Pogba has a look and has a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break and play.
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ozil with the short one. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Guendouzi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as
Blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's got to be the so very versatile Thomas Muller, a player who never seems to stop running, and
He's gone for it! Just off target.
oh, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Pavard hoists it forward. Kimmich. That's great strength on the ball. Goretzka. Pjanic positions himself well and cuts it out. Danger averted for now. And it's Goretzka. Rabiot goes looking. Higuain. Oh, he's put too much on it. Thiago. And it's Perisic. Belts one. Jerome Boateng. Still goalless. Thiago. Perisic. It's a loose ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. Lovely bit of skill there. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Gets it into the towering header. Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Lewandowski. Receives it in Perisic. Gets through. Perisic! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Perisic. And it's played forward. Goretzka spreads it towards the left. Forward it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Perisic. Gets away from his opponent. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the...
And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery.
Shapes for an overhead! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Alaba. Goretzka. Tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Coman. Come loose. Douglas Costa displaying his defensive capabilities there. That has a look and has a go. Thiago. Coman. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's Douglas Costa. He'll try from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Alaba. Bayern Munich going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Out to the right. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Thiago. Oh, it's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Juventus present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
1-0, never any doubt. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah,
That's surely a foul, free kick.
Juventus are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Hernandez. Koeman. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Higuain. Douglas Costa. Higuain. Muller takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Rabiot. Higuain pushes to get on the end of it. Higuain with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Koeman. And the referee brings it to a close. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Juventus could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Griezmann. Lingard.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Fence has got rid of that. They just couldn't get into an attacking area. Maguire goes looking. And it's Martial, over to the left. Going through. Messi. And here's he'll hit it! Just too high.
Dembele came up with a decent crack, but he knew rather quickly he'd gotten underneath it.
And it's been taken straight back. Well, they could break here. It's a good foot in there. Hoists it high. And out to safety. That'll be a throw. Hit into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Cleared away. Speculative strike. Martial. Juan Mata. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Caught offside that time. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Shaw. The defence can get it clear. Wan-Bissaka. Just brushed off the ball there. Get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Griezmann. And, oh, that's too long. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
It's going to be a double change then. Hoists it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Fred is fouled. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Martial has a pop! He's had a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lingard clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Fred. Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Martial. Lingard. And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, we're just about ready to go here in what should be an intriguing game in conditions which may prove testing. There are plenty of talking points around this game, but not the least of them is the snow that we have had. There were concerns that it could cause the match to be called off. I'm glad to report that hasn't been the case. The pitch has been well cleared, but the conditions will certainly add an extra dimension to the competition. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's gone for it! Manchester United!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's played forward. And here's Higuain. Dinks one in. Shaw gets it back. Lingard.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. There's a long ball. And that's been levered clear. And it's hoisted clear. Has gone out. Played in by Ling, up to meet it! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
De Gea gets it upfield. Shaw. Fred drives it forward. And he just whacks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good interception. And it's Juan Mata. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Higuain. And the question, that's a foul.
Maguire.
Fred hoists it forward. Shaw has come steaming up from the back for this. Shaw proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Clears it out of harm's way. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, hadn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're off again.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Forward it goes. And he's there to clear it. Fred goes looking. Strong punch. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fred. Lindelof. Looking to force his way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Andreas Pereira. Lindelof plays it forward. Andreas Pereira. Lingard gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa tries to get it forward quickly. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Danger averted for now. It'll be a throw-in. Fred. Oh, he's not going to get that.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Fred. Diogo Dalot. It's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual. Martial! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's it. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.